Hi. To help address the spike in call volume placed on hospitals, many healthcare organizations throughout the world have started to build tools or technologies such as a triage chatbot to help scale the education and engagement with general population who may have COVID-19 symptoms. These bots are designed to collect information from patients and help route them to the most appropriate level of care based on their answers. In this tutorial, I'm going to build, publish, and test COVID-19 Symptom Checker chatbot using AWS Machine Learning and other services such as Amazon Contacts and CloudFormation. So here are the three main services we are using today. CloudFormation to provision and configure your resources when you're creating a stack. We have Lex. This is one of the AWS machine learning services to build conversational interfaces into any application using voice and text. Lex components are pods. A pod contains all of the components of a conversation. We have intent. An intent represents an action that the pod's user want to achieve. Slot type. A slot type defines how data in the slot is recognized and handled. We also have Amazon Contact. Amazon Contact is an easy-to-use cloud contact center. Help companies to provide superior customer service at a lower cost. So in the Amazon Contact, we are going to create instance and contact flow. We are going to add our chatbot that we built and published, and we claim a phone number to test our call center agents. Speaking of our architecture and design, we are going to create our chatbot using Excel file. Excel Lex Bot use the AWS Serviceless Application Model to create an AWS SAM Amazon Lex application connected to Excel. So Excel Lex Bot Builder Stack consists of an Amazon S3 bucket and an Excel Lex Builder Lambda event hook function. When a user uploads an Excel file, the Excel Lex Builder Lambda function performs the following actions: parse the Excel file, then generate the Excel Lex Bot SAM template, create a Lambda code package, upload the Lambda code package to S3, create the change sets from the Excel Lex Bot SAM template, deploy the chatbot stack. Excel Lex Builder reads the Excel file and generates the Excel Lex SAM template and deployment package. As we see in the figure below, this is the Excel in the S3 bucket, and this is our Excel Lex Builder, and this is the deployment package. Going to the Excel Lex SAM templates, and then we have the creation of a change set from the Excel Lex Bot SAM template, then the deployment of our chatbots. So the chatbot stack, we have some definitions here. Fulfillment, describe how the intent is fulfilled after the user provide all the information required for the intent. Lex dispatcher, the default code hook that capture both the dialogue and the fulfillment event. And we do have Lambda function. AWS Lambda is an event-driven, serviceless computing platform. Fulfillment code hook. Amazon Lex set its value to direct the Lambda function to fulfill an intent. Lambda function code hooks to perform routine time activities such as initialization, validation of user input, and intent fulfillment. So we are going to add the Lambda function as an initialization and validation code hook in our setting. As we see in the figure below, we see the chatbot, and we have the Lex Builder custom resources and the Lex Builder custom resources function. Going to the chatbot and the Lex dispatcher, And this is the default code hook that captures both the dialog and the fulfillment event. Then we forward to the fulfillment code hook and the intent records, and also the dialog code hook. So here we see the chatbot call center agent using AWS contact service. So once we publish our chatbot, we are going to add the chatbot in our AWS contacts instance, and also creating a contact flow. So when the user call, so for example here, user call customer service line to reschedule an appointment. So here's the input, Amazon contact. The Amazon contact call Amazon Lex. Lex recognize the rescheduling of an appointment has been requested and trigger Lambda function. So the Lambda function calls the database to look up the customer information. Then once the new appointment date is confirmed, Amazon contacts send a confirmation message back to the user as an output. So the output, user receive appointment reschedule details via text message. So we are going to create a stack in our CloudFormation. From your AWS console, select your region, US East 1, North Virginia. Then in the Find Services, type in a CloudFormation, select CloudFormation, and then create a stack. Use the Amazon S3 URL. I'm going to paste the link. I will be providing this link in the description. Click on Next. Stack name, CovidTriageBot, and here is the Dynamo database table name. Click on Next, and the configuration stack options, click on Next. The review, go down, capabilities and transforms, I acknowledge, check all three, and then create a stack. It will take few minutes for the creation to be successfully completed. So once the stack creation is successfully completed, we are going to upload the Excel file. This Excel file contains the COVID response template. So going to resources, under logical ID, scroll down, you're going to see template buckets. Click on the physical ID and click here, and you are going to upload the Excel file now. Click on Add Files and select the COVIDResponseBot template. Click on Next, Upload. So now we have the file in our template bucket. So now I will be creating my chatbot. Go to Services and find Machine Learning and select the service Amazon Lex. And here we are going to, if you don't have any pods created, you are going to see this page. Click on Get Started, and from the bottom go and click on Cancel. Click on Actions and select Imports. Here we are going to import our zip file. Click on Import. So now we see the 6 intents. Click Overwrite and Continue. And here we see our chatbot created. Select your chatbot, and we see on the left side the 6 intents that the chatbot has. Here we are going to, for each intent, we are going to click on Fulfillment and select AWS Lambda function. So select the Lambda function here and select the CovidBot with code hook. So click on OK, and the version keep the least. So click on the next one. For Lambda initialization and validation, select this and click on the code hook, click on least, click on OK, and again with the fulfillment, select AWS Lambda function and select the code hook, and we are going to do this for each intent. Click on OK, going down to the fulfillment, click on the code hook, least, and here the Lambda function, click on OK, and also with the fulfillment we are going to choose the code hook. So once you are done, you click on build and click on build. It will take a few seconds to minutes. On the right side we have test chatbot, and here our chatbot is successful created. So on the right side we have test the bot. We can test by saying hi, and this is a respond. So here we need to answer the question by if you are 18 or older by saying yes, and the system will go ahead. The chatbot is asking if you are 60 or older, say no. And okay, have you been in contact with someone known to have coronavirus, also known as COVID-19? I would say no. So here we go, it's successful. So we can also test by having a chat with our chatbot. Hi.
Welcome to the AWS Medicine COVID-19 Assessment Tool. If you are experiencing life-threatening symptoms, call 911 immediately. This tool is not intended to be a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. By using this tool, you attest that you are at least 18 years old and agree to related terms and conditions of use and privacy policy. Next, you'll see a series of yes/no questions designed to evaluate your condition and provide guidance. Let's get started. Are you 18 or older?
Yes.
Got it. Now for the next question, are you 60 or older?
No.
Okay. Have you been in contact with someone known to have coronavirus, also known as COVID-19?
No.
Okay. Have you been told by a public health official or your employer you may have been exposed to coronavirus, also known as COVID-19?
No.
Got it. To evaluate you further, please answer these next 5 symptom-related questions. Have you started coughing within the past few days?
No.
Great. Do you have a fever that's 100.4 degrees Fahrenheit or higher?
No.
Are you experiencing new shortness of breath?
No.
Are you experiencing new sore throat?
No.
Just a couple more questions about recent symptoms. Do you have any muscle aches?
No.
Have you recently been in a skilled nursing facility, like a nursing home?
No.
Finally, a quick review of your health history. Do you have any conditions such as congestive heart disease, kidney disease, liver disease, or lung disease?
No.
Great. Do you have a weakened immune system, such as patients that have had a transplant or are receiving chemotherapy?
No.
Based on your responses, the best thing to do is to continue monitoring how you feel, and practice good hand hygiene and social distancing. If you develop additional symptoms, you can use this tool again or contact your doctor by phone or e-care before coming to a clinic or hospital. You may also contact the virtual clinic or schedule a telehealth visit through e-care. Goodbye.
So here is successful. So next we are going to publish this chatbot. So publish, create an alias, call it Cov, and to specify the version of the pod, click on publish. So now we are publishing this chatbot. So now our chatbot, it's successfully published. Click close. So next we are going to use Amazon Connect service. Connect. Select Amazon Connect. Get started. And we are going to create Amazon Connect instance. So here, store users within Amazon Connect. I tapped in my username. Click next. So I'm going to skip this. Click next step. I will uncheck the outbound calls and leave the incoming calls. Click on next. Next, and create instance. This should take a few minutes. Now it's successfully created. I'm going to click on get started. So here's the welcome page. I will just skip for now. So going back to my Connect instance, click on this and go to the contact flows. Go down to Amazon Lex and select your bot here, and going back to the dashboard, go to routing and select connect flows. Here we are going to create a new one. Here we are going to import the flow. So select. So I'm selecting the flow. Click on open. Click import. And as you see here, this is the flow, the entry point, start. This is the logic of the contact flow. And you see here the flow, how it goes, how it starts and how it's ends. Now click on get customer input. Select text to speech or chat text. This is a custom text that the end user will listen to when they call. Here we have the Amazon Lex information, the region, the alias. Make sure it's the same when you published your chatbot, and click on save. Here click on save. Then we need to publish this contact flow. Publish. So click on publish. So it's successfully published. Now we need to claim a number. So going back to routing, phone numbers, claim a number and select your country. Then select the number here. Going down, make sure to select your contact flow, the one we just published, then click on save. Now we are going to test this phone number by calling from our phone.
Welcome to COVID-19 Triage Chatbot. I will start by asking you up to 2 questions related to age. Are you 18 or older?
Yes.
Got it. Now for the next question. Are you 60 or older?
No.
Okay. Have you been in contact with someone known to have coronavirus, also known as COVID-19?
No.
Okay. Have you been told by a public health official or your employer you may have been exposed to coronavirus, also known as COVID-19?
No.
Got it. To evaluate you further, please answer these next 5 symptom-related questions. Have you started coughing within the past few days?
No.
Great. Do you have a fever that's 100.4 degrees Fahrenheit or higher?
No.
Are you experiencing new shortness of breath?
No.
Are you experiencing new sore throat?
No.
Just a couple more questions about recent symptoms. Do you have any muscle aches?
No.
Have you recently been in a skilled nursing facility, like a nursing home?
No.
Finally, a quick review of your health history. Do you have any conditions such as congestive heart disease, kidney disease, liver disease, or lung disease?
No.
Great. Do you have a weakened immune system such as patients that have had a transplant or are receiving chemotherapy?
No.
Based on your responses, the best thing to do is to continue monitoring how you feel and practice good hand hygiene and social distancing. If you develop additional symptoms, you can use this tool again or contact your doctor by phone or e-care before coming to a clinic or hospital. You may also contact a virtual clinic or schedule a telehealth visit through e-care. Goodbye.
So the deployment was successful using Amazon Connect and our chatbot. So now if you want to delete your resources and the services, start with Amazon Connect. You can go here and back to your Amazon Connect. You can delete your instance here by click on remove. You also have to go to Amazon Lex and delete your pod that we created. We also need to delete our stack in the CloudFormation, and make sure before you delete, if you receive an error message, it's because your template packet, go to resources, and you have to go to the template packet back and delete the file that we uploaded here before you attempt to remove your stack. That's it for this tutorial. I hope you enjoy this tutorial, and thank you so much for watching. Talk to you later. Bye.